In this step-by-step tutorial, you're going to learn how to create Canva templates to sell online. So whether you're a digital product creator, a designer, or someone who simply wants an idea as to what kinds of things you can sell online in terms of digital products, then this video is for you, so stay tuned. Hey, my name is Aurelius, and on this channel I share my tips, tool reviews, and tutorials to help you scale your business with online tech. So if that interests you, be sure to subscribe below and turn on notifications too so you don't miss a thing. Before I move ahead, and so I'm not wasting any of your time, Canva templates are only allowed to be shared if you have a Canva Pro account. Canva does offer a free option as well as a pro option. So if you want to know the differences and the pricing, I'll link up the pricing and plans page in the description below for you to take a look. But in essence, basically, in order to create templates to sell or to share with others so that they can edit it as well, you will need a Canva Pro account. First and foremost, if you're not familiar what Canva templates are, basically, you can create any type of design on Canva as usual, as you would normally create it. And the difference is when you click on share, you can actually click on the share a link to use as a template, or usually by default, it says share a link to edit, but you want to click that and then choose share a link to use a template. And as you can see with the little crown icon, that indicates it's a Canva Pro option. So click that, copy the link, and then basically you share that link with your customers or users. This is how the end user sees the template. Once they go to the link, it says a template created by this user was shared with you, start designing now. And then they can click on use template and then edit the template as they wish on Canva. In order to get started, basically you want to have an idea as to what templates you are going to sell or wanting to sell. So once you have an idea, let's say I want to sell a pack of social media banners or social media images, for instance, 10 Instagram posts that can be fully edited by your customers or users. Or let's say a pack of 20 YouTube channel art banners, which is usually at the top of a channel's page, right? So those are some ideas. One thing to note and a caveat here is making sure to read Canva's terms and conditions and agreements, because you can't just use one of their existing pre-designed templates that they have and then sell that as is. It's stated on their agreements and their terms, which I'll show on this video right now that you're seeing. And basically what they're stating is that even if you do take one of these templates and make a few adjustments and maybe make it look a little bit different, you still aren't able to do that. So if you want to stay safe, make sure you start your templates or designs from scratch. The templates that you're seeing right now, these are just ones I picked up from the Canva templates, but it's really for demonstration purposes. I'm not actually going to sell these. Here's another example. Let's say you want to sell checklists or a pack of checklists, then you can do so. So it makes it a whole lot easier for your customers to be able to edit or create their own checklists. Now, once you have an idea of what you want to create or design, it's now time to design. And in order to do that, you would just normally create your designs as you would on Canva. If you're brand new to Canva and you want some in-depth tutorials on how to get started using it to create your designs, I do have a range of Canva tutorials. If you simply go to my channel, go to search and search for Canva. Once you've done that, you'll see a range of tutorials to help you get started using Canva. But let's say I am done with all my designs. So all I need to do now is just grab the links to those designs. For instance, go here, I'm going to click on share and then click on share a link to use as template. Click on copy, which I've already copied. And then on a notepad or text editor, Google Docs, Word, or any other document publishing tool, you can paste it in. But what I'm going to show you is how to actually put all those links and make it deliverable in a way so that your customers will then see all the templates in one location. The way to go about it is to create a new document. You can use A4 document or letter size, but I like to stick with A4 documents here. This is basically the printable format. Once you've loaded that up, what you can start with is, let's say, a heading. So I've clicked on text, add a heading, and I'll go, thank you for purchasing, or whatever message you want to put. You know, you could put of course, the heading of what your product is about. So let's say Instagram pack. Let's just call it Instagram pack for now. And then I'll say, thank you for purchasing. This doesn't need to be that big, but let's go and resize it down to, let's say, 21. That's good. Put that in a single line. Now drag it in the center. And then will now paste in all those links to the templates that I created. For this one here, I'll click on share, again, use as template, click on copied. And then what I'm going to do is add a bit of body text here. So it's just plain text like that. And that is the link. Now you can do that like that. And then what you can do is link it. All right. So we're going to highlight everything. And then from here, we click on the link, paste it in and apply, and that's it. All right, so that's design number one. However, in order to make it look a little bit more presentable, what we can do is put in Instagram template number one. And then from here, we can just highlight that and then we then paste it in. So that's the alternate. And of course, I'll make this a lot bigger, make it more obvious. You know, so that's Instagram template number one. You would repeat it for number two. So I'm just going to essentially just copy and paste these, the text, right, that I just copied. Now, you can also put download buttons if you wish to make it even more presentable by clicking on elements. Then I'm going to go maybe search for download. Let's see if there's anything that we can use. So I'll just keep scrolling down. What I'm going to do is search even more specific, like download button, and see what we get. So there are some here. We've got a image here, but that's a pro element. But you can use whatever you want. If you do want to make a custom button, I would go back to elements, click on the rectangle. All right, size it to the size that you want for the button. So I'll keep it the color as is, but if you do want to change it, click on that. At the top, let's say yellow instead. You can do that, but I'll stick with the blue. And then what I can do now is to put this over the actual button. Now it doesn't stand out. That's because it's a black on the blue. So I'll just highlight that and change the color to white. That's a better contrast there. I can delete the others and now I'll just highlight this, move it to the top. And again, I'm just going to copy everything or group it. Let's click on group. Once you highlight the button and the text together, click on group. So now, even if I move the button, the text also moves at the same time. So it's grouped together. What I'm going to do now is just copy and paste using my keyboard, you know, Command C, C then V, or Control C then V on your Windows system. So I'll just do that. And then from here, I'll change it to 2, so on and so forth. So to not waste any time, I'm just going to copy and paste everything. Don't worry about the tidying up just yet, because what I'm going to show you now is highlighting everything. And then from here, what you can do is click on position. Under space evenly, we can click on tidy up. And that'll tidy up and even out everything. Based on, you know, the pixel by pixel, so that it's quite even vertically and also horizontally. Now, once you are done with the page containing all the links to the templates, what you can do is click on the download button at the top and then save it as a PDF. I'll click on download. Opening up the PDF, this is what it looks like. And as you can see, this is all clickable. Now with this PDF done containing all your links, all you need to do now is just upload this to your shopping cart system or wherever you host your products and whatever platform you use to sell your products. If you are interested in seeing what digital product platform to use to sell your products, I'll link up a card here to a relevant video, and I'll also link up a few more resources in the description below so that you can take a look and see which one will be right for you to sell your digital products. But if you are wanting to get your product up there quickly and easily, I would recommend something like Payhip or Gumroad to sell your product online. If you're looking for a more advanced system, there's Kajabi, Kartra, Groove funnels, and more. There's also another way to host your PDF document containing your links, and that is by simply using Dropbox or Google Drive or alternative cloud service. So for instance, I've got Dropbox open here on the Mac, and I've also got my PDF document that I just created and downloaded. What I will do first is rename this to something random. All right, I'll go thank you, code, whatever letters and random numbers you want to use so that it can't be easily guessed. And then what I'll do now is just drag it to my Dropbox folder. I've just created a folder called temp for temporary. And now that it's uploaded, I'll just right click and then I'll copy the link. And now I've got my notepad open and I'll paste it in. And this is the link you basically want to share after someone checks out and successful payment has been made, of course. But what you need to do now with Dropbox is instead of the DL equals 0, that means download, you want to add a 1. The difference is if you put a 0, it's going to take it to a folder where they then have to take that extra step to click on download. And you'll see what I mean once I copy this. I'll paste it in to my browser here. And this is what they see, but then there's an extra button that they need to click on. So in order to kind of bypass this step, simply add a 1 after the URL. So I'll change the 0 to 1, and I'll now copy this link, paste it in, and just like that, it'll now download it to my computer, and it's already auto opened, I guess, the PDF document, and that's about it. So that's the little kind of hack there if you're using Dropbox to host your files. So there you go, quick and easy. That's how you can go about creating Canva templates to sell online, including some various tips and hacks that I just shared. If you got value from this video, by all means, hit that like button, subscribe to this channel if you're new, and turn on notifications too, so you don't miss out on tutorials just like this. Thanks so much for watching, and in the meantime, be sure to stick around to watch these relevant videos right here.